We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Rasheen Ali, Marshall running back for the 2024 NFL Draft. And to me, I think he will be like the biggest steal of day 3 at the running back position. Really explosive player. Like he's been kind of overlooked during the cycle because he got a bicep injury in January, so he hasn't had a chance to do any of those types of things, the off-season stuff. So people have kind of forgotten about him, but he has insane burst and speed. Really good vision, one cut style runner, got good size to him at, being like 6 foot, 205. Really fun player to watch and just creates big time plays. And I feel like as like an outside zone style of back, he's gonna, if he ends up in the right system, he's gonna make big plays. I also think his receiving ability is underrated. Like he didn't get used a ton in those areas, but when he did, he made some big time impact plays. But yeah, just as like a wide zone, outside zone style scheme, he ends up, with anywhere within the Shanahan style system. Anyone that's running that, he's gonna do really well. And even at Marshall, you doing stuff on the gap scheme, he clearly could run with patience. When he gets going too, he's hard to bring down. Good contact balance, will run people over, shows good footwork, a lot of things that you just come away impressed with. But yeah, Ali, really explosive. Just boom, good footwork here, working some split zone action with the tight end sifting across here. Good job being patient, anticipating this hole opening up, working off the back of your blocks, boom, hits that hole. And he has really good, that like lateral, curvolateral movement, like where you're just angled to the side, but he maintains his speed the whole time, pulls away from the defense. Really good burst, vision, gets downhill in an absolute hurry. Nice to see him, getting out here on the edge on these types of run, like seeing this. Once he gets there, he can catch that, stick his foot in the ground, get upfield vertically, and burst through. Like that big playability definitely shows up. Gets tripped up a little bit, but he definitely has the speed to create big time plays all the time. It's a really good like combination of his physical and athletic traits, also combined with vision, that he definitely shows off all over the film. And then I do think he can be even a better receiver at the next level, as we'll look at some of those plays. But nice vision here too. Working off these blocks, Marshall just get downhill, reading like this cluster in the middle, presses up into the line of scrimmage, point the toe and your hips to this hole over here, boom, explode through. Find it, see it the whole time, and now you're just, out in space. Very decisive with his decision making too, and he can do a decent enough job breaking tackles. I wouldn't say he's got like, elite contact balance or play strength, things like that, but he definitely can do enough. And this play is ridiculous, getting him out of the backfield. He's working down in the flat, but then, turns upfield once the quarterback starts to escape the pocket, throws the ball, makes an insane catch in traffic, and this is some great balance and body control that he's able to stay on his feet and then, run to the end zone. Really enjoy watching Ali play. Like, so many things I like about his game. The Wildcat, like this as well. Working behind some pullers. There's a pulling guard who's, going to kick out. 80 ends up being your lead as a tight end. You press to the outside, get these guys to overcommit, and once you've done that, set up your blocks. Boom, stick that foot in the ground, explode through, pull away from guys. I like the angles he takes too, because he stays tight enough to the outside here, so the guys pursuing won't get hands on him. And then once he gets past these guys, he's able to bend it away. Really nice work. Ali, absolutely explosive playmaker. Just big time plays all over his Marshall film. I just feel like he's just going to be one of these late round steals. He also does a good job on like short yarded situations. This is a really nice rep, banging down through. Like that he's able to get skinny here, work off the back of your blocks, with this like sift zone action basically. Be patient, and then once the blocks take place, he just gets really skinny, dip those shoulders, get that pod level low, break some tackles too, and get into the end zone. Like seeing those types of works out of Ali as well. I like seeing runs like this from Ali. Just doesn't always have to be the craziest stuff, just showing some decent vision, break a solid tackle, pick up 5 yards. Like seeing him staying patient, square, working off the back of your pullers, like the little quick lateral cut. I think he's seen as more of like a north-south, get downhill very quickly type of runner, get vertical, which he definitely is. That's why he's like a one-cut style runner. But even his work in like, the power, the counter type of stuff, it was pretty good. Quickly works laterally, and then boom, stick his foot in the ground, get skinny, make a guy miss in the hole right here. Like, this guy fills in pretty nicely, this linebacker, and you make him miss in the hole. You should be, in this situation, you should get tripped up, fall over, But he does a good job just working through that arm triangle, staying on his feet, which is very impressive. And then, get dragged down from another player, but you still pick up an extra few yards. Like right here, when you're in this spot, you should probably not gain much, maybe gain a yard or two if you're able to, run him over or slightly break a tackle. But he's able to make him completely miss and fall forward for, 3 or 4 extra yards, which is really nice to see. So good footwork. Good job working off his blocks. I like his combination of like patience and decisiveness, and he really gets to show it off there, which is good because a lot of like his big plays are just big runs because you see him working on working from this block right here from 83, who's inserting in between the guard and the tackle, press up, boom, explode out into space, and he has that that curvilinear movement again where he just pulls away, maintains his speed even at these angles, and just pulls away from defenders. Really, really nice. Explosiveness. Love seeing him work, and now he's absolutely gone. I don't think this one ended up counting. It ended up still being a big run. I think that flag right here gets thrown on a receiver holding down the field, like right there. So it doesn't end up being a touchdown. It still ends up being like, a 30-yard run, but like all of this initial part still counts. But yeah. Quick. I mean, it's a pretty big hole, so it's nothing crazy with the vision, but he does a good job. He doesn't just which I think this is a good thing to notice because I like seeing this from a college back because I think this translates pretty well to the next level. He don't just instantly run to space, which is something a lot of running backs do. He realizes he should press up one step and then cut out into space, which is a better thing for the next level because these holes aren't going to be as big in the NFL. So understanding that you need to press up at times, press into your line of scrimmage, get guys to commit at the second level, third level, take an extra step to where you want, and then explode to space, which Ali does in this situation. I just think, that's good practice habits and good things that it ends up translating. And you could see the big playability, man. Ali is really special once he gets out in space because his burst is ridiculous. Like seeing this stuff as well, like break the tackle, be creative. Things don't always have to be blocked up perfectly. When they are blocked up perfectly, he obviously has that big time ability. Things get worked up here. He tries to spin out of it, stays on his feet, ends up like sitting on him, and then boom, get out of there. Shows some nice quick lateral agility to make that guy miss after stopping and picking up extra yards. Love seeing creative type plays. This stuff matters. Things aren't always going to be blocked up perfectly, so being able to get out of that. Love his quick decision making and how quickly he's able to get out of this laterally, because I see him as a great burst, great linear athlete, but like this stuff too is definitely special because he's here and then boom, from a complete stop. Like he has no momentum, he's not moving at all, and to him quickly get out laterally to get around these guys, very, very impressive work from Ali. Last play that we're going to take a look at here for Ali, another good work with his vision, finding the hole, burst, speed, get into the end zone. Like how quick he makes this choice. Understanding, on like these like read zone type stuff, the quarterback's reading this guy right here, that this ends up being opened up a lot. Like if this guy gets wide, this end man of the line of scrimmage. So understanding, situations like this, especially with his angle, like his angle is pretty straight here, so he can quickly cut this back to where this free man's coming. So they're leaving this guy unblocked on purpose. If he, gets pushed upfield a lot to attack the quarterback, you can instantly just boom, take one step to press up into this block, allow this to develop. Because if he instantly angles this back, 31 could potentially get him. 7 has an easier angle to avoid this block, but he does a good job pressing up just enough into this block right away instead of completely angling it, and then boom, explodes out into space. So good job understanding situations, explode, long strider right there. You can see the strides. But yeah, just really big time playmaker. Just really want to see him get his chance at the next level, especially in a more of an outside zone system. I feel like he would translate really well there at the next level. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.